Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping. And I'm bringing you some content as I always do. Firstly and foremost, I'd like to apologise for no show. Not only did I not do a show, I woke up at 11:30 and I realised I didn't even do the show or go out. But again, there's no excuses. Not acceptable, and I do apologise to my viewers, my subscribers, who have supported me all this way from day one. Other than that, I look forward to doing another content again, and it's a pleasure to be on here with another content. I'm going to be talking about Liverpool fans because they are aiming to pursue they're aiming to sue Uefa for not doing enough to provide security due to a delayed kickoff in last year's Champions League final against Real Madrid. And I'll be reading Sunday's gossip column, all from the BBC Interactive. Well, Liverpool one has gone off the BBC Interactive, but I've got my tablet here, and I'm going to read on from there. But before I start, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button, Thought I was going to forget, huh? Make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, Do that in abundance. Also, you share this channel all over the world, especially to your friends and your relatives, and if you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. But make sure you share this channel all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Also, please help me by leaving positive feedback in my chat, If you've got an opinion, your views on the situation, the terrible situation that happened outside Stade de France last year or last season, leave it in the chat, And as I always remind you, positive feedback belongs in the chat or my comment section below. On top of that, subscribe to the channel, smash that sub button left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately, Make sure you smash that button for me, And come on, viewers, let's get at least 2 viewers on, or should I be asking for tens, hundreds, thousands of viewers, Smash the likes, keep commenting, and subscribe. Come on, let's make this channel get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. And when you subscribe, I will shout you out, So let's keep it moving. I'm going to be reading something to do with up to almost, well, something to do with last year's Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid. And I'm going to read on here. As it says on the head title, Liverpool fans set to sue UEFA for Champions League final treatment in Paris last season. Almost 2,000 Liverpool fans are set to sue UEFA for their treatment they received before the Champions League final in Paris. 4 months on from the Champions League final in Paris, where thousands of Liverpool fans were targeted, attacked, and blamed for shocking scenes before the match. That's disgusting. Every time Liverpool fans go away in a Champions League final, they're always blamed for ticketing issues or whatever it is they're supposed to be blamed for. They were physically assaulted, treated badly, tear gas, you name it. It all happened, and it's no fault of any Liverpool fan or any football fan that was there for that matter. There have been many accounts from that night, and all have revealed the shocking details of what really happened, despite what UEFA and the French authorities said to try and convince otherwise. For what was going on outside the ground before the match, the message inside the ground was presented by UEFA based on lies, stating that the game had been delayed due to fans being late. Well, then again, kickoff was delayed, and no fans were notified. So what do you expect was going to happen? Confusion, of course. However, since that night, people have come out and spoken about what really happened. Fans from both sides of Liverpool and Real Madrid and the media were outside the ground at the time, who visibly saw the ongoings. This claim that UEFA were telling everyone the aftermath of what the Liverpool fans went through that night in Paris is still playing out. The personal effects that it had on each supporter has been thrown to the side by UEFA just to protect their own backs. Well, it's always the case with UEFA. No matter what happens here, they will be the ones that will always protect their own backs. Kickoff was delayed by 30 to 35 minutes approximately. So you have a situation where crowd overcrowding was packed at the turnstiles. So you can imagine people were trying to get in, and there were a small minority that were trying to get in without tickets. Now that's what causes issues. So who's to say that wasn't the case? I mean, I wasn't there obviously, but I heard about it on the news, and it was a disturbing thing to listen to on the news. But it is what it is, isn't it? So I do apologise for any Liverpool fans who are the victim of such a terrible disorganisation by security and UEFA. UEFA are meant to provide as many security outside of the ground to make sure it's possible for Liverpool fans as well as Real Madrid fans to get into the stadium safely with a valid ticket. Anyway, enough being said about that. Let's move on to Sunday's gossip column. And let's start off with Daily Star on Sunday. It states here Manchester United will trigger a 12-month option to extend England forward Marcus Rashford's deal, which runs out next summer if they cannot agree a new contract with the 24-year-old. Well, does that mean he'll be off elsewhere? Manchester United are considering whether to take up an option to extend Spain goalkeeper David De Gea's contract until 2024, with the 31-year-old's current deal running out next summer. Sunday Telegraph here. I think he and possibly Rashford are on the list of players that Eric Ten Hag wants to escort through the exit door. But Man United fans, you might have your different views on that. Leave it in the chat. England midfielder Jude Bellingham could leave Borussia Dortmund for 85 million next summer, as long as their entire fee is paid up front. 85 million for a young teenager in the name of Jude Bellingham. Now football has turned crazy, with Manchester City convinced they will beat Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United to the 19-year-old signature. Well, Erling Haaland will have something to say about that. He could be the key to Manchester City getting the signature of Jude Bellingham. I'm just saying. Man City fans, do you agree or not? You know where my comment section is. Newcastle United failed to sign Leicester City playmaker James Maddison in the summer, but plan to submit a new bid for the 25-year-old England international in January, when he will have 18 months left on his Foxes contract. That's covered by Football Insider. Something that is covered by the Mirror, and that's Aston Villa and Argentina goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez has been identified by Atletico Madrid as a potential replacement for Jan Oblak should they lose the 29-year-old Slovenian goalkeeper. Wow. Former Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain manager Mauricio Pochettino is keen on the possibility of managing Aston Villa. Steven Gerrard is currently in charge of the Midlands club. Well, I don't think they need to speculate on potentially the next Aston Villa manager when Steven Gerrard has done pretty well in the circumstances that holds Aston Villa. So I don't think they need to produce any speculation. I mean, they seem okay. I don't think they'll be relegated, but again, what the board expect from Villa and the fans, it's not a lot to ask for. Maybe mid-table or top six, sort of 7 or 8. That will do for Aston Villa. Arsenal had Rennes midfielder Lavro Meyer. Watch again. The 24-year-old played for Croatia in a 2-1 win against Denmark on Thursday. Now Arsenal are really they're really in business looking for a defensive midfielder in January, and I hope they bring 3, if not 4, signings to the Emirates. For the simple fact is that we are short in the midfield area, and we know what happens when Thomas Partey gets injured. You can see that we are going to be missing something there, and we're missing someone who has that presence in front of them, the back four. So that's important. That's an area that is important for us to address. Chelsea, and this is covered by the Sunday Mirror, by the way. Chelsea are prepared to pay 30 million for Fulham's 17-year-old forward Luke Harris, who was called up by Wales for games with Belgium and Poland during the international break. Another rumour covered by the Sun here. John Cross must be really busy. Former Tottenham and England defender Danny Rose is in talks to join Wigan. 32 years of age. Wow. He's been around for a little while, hasn't he? Danny Rose. I'll never forget his debut goal against us. Everton and England Brazil midfielder Alan has agreed to join United Arab Emirates club Al Wahad. That's covered by the Football Insider here. We don't know how true that is. But if that's to happen, then he'll be on his way to Saudi Arabia. Not that I've seen much of him in this season's campaign. Barcelona will hold talks with Netherlands international Frankie de Jong at the end of the season about the money the 25-year-old is owed and his wages moving forward. That's coming from Kyotai Jajis via Sunday Mirror. And I'm going to read a couple more here. Spain midfielder Sergio Busquets, whose contract at Barcelona runs out at the end of the season, has been linked with a move to Major League Soccer in the United States. But the 34-year-old says he has yet to make a decision on his future. Well, he might have till January to he's got till January to make a decision. Other than that, he's going to have to remain where he is and try and enjoy his football. Barcelona will try to extend former Arsenal defender Hector Bellerin's deal with them beyond the summer, but the 27-year-old Spain international may want to return to Real Betis, where he was on loan last season. Right, that's all the gossip rumours done, as well as the content on Liverpool fans aiming to sue UEFA. I'm out of here, and yet again, I thank you once again for allowing me to have this opportunity to film on this platform. So yet again, ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me and a smooth haircut. I'll be here again tomorrow. No, I'll be here again later on. That is my plan. Until then, remember, look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Peace, love, bless again, as always. Just remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And the road to 1,000 subscribers is on. So get subscribing. Smash that button left, right, and centre gloriously but passionately. Again, DLG repping. We'll chat again for definite. And remember, always, just always, please be nice.